got it, Colby.
Ella?
No, not Ella. Eldon. Eldon.
Sorry, Ella.
Why is it still so hard for you? Did I fight like an Ella?
No, fought like a man.
Please, sit. I'm not here as your prince. I'm here as a fellow soldier.
Thank you, Your Highness.
How about you call me Jackson? Who knows what happens tomorrow?
Jackson.
So,
Eldon of Braithwaite.
Eldon. Eldon, you fought hard today.
As did all of your men.
Yes, we are fortunate in our companions. But Eldon, my home is near Braithwaite. I don't recall meeting you before this battle.
Your Highness. Jackson. We don't attend the same gatherings.
No, I suppose not. Forgive me. You are young to be so familiar with this.
Eldon is older than he looks, and as he reminds me, fights like a man.
Well, if the French do not agree to our terms tonight, we will be fighting again tomorrow. I tire of fighting.
I've good news! The French have agreed to our terms!
They've surrendered?
To all terms! Your father will be pleased, as kingdom has just doubled in size. Roland will be able to take the happy news back to King Alfred.
Roldan, barely off your horse and we have to send you back.
Your Highness, I'll be happy to return to the king immediately with this happy news. But first, I brought you a letter from my father.
Well, Roldan, it seems I'll be traveling back with you. We'll depart at dawn.
It'll be good to sleep on something other than dirt and stone.
Sorry, Warwick, you'll have to clean things up here. Just make sure you make it back in time for my nuptials.
Nuptials? When did you find the time to get yourself a bride? I haven't seen a woman in months.
Congratulations, my lord.
So congratulate me yet. I've yet to meet the woman.
Royals.
What, Eldon? Don't you approve of marriage?
I, my lord. When it is for love.
How old are you, boy? You sound like the last of your talk of love.
Eldon is still young enough to be naive.
But old enough to go to battle.
Odin, is it? Men marry for practical reasons to increase their properties and their fortunes. Men marry for children. Leave love to the women.
My father married for practical reasons too. To provide a new mother for his child. He chose poorly.
In my case, I married to secure a throne.
Your father's going forward with it?
Yes. You see, Eldon, I must marry before the end of the year or the throne will pass to my brother.
Prince.
But he is not.
Not what? Upwood is not what?
Forgive me, Your Highness.
No need to hurt the lad, Colby. I know the truth about Upwood, which is why I will return home to select my bride.
So he didn't pick one for you?
Oh, no, I can select her myself.
Well then, that is good news. There are plenty of pretty princesses around the world. Maybe start in Sweden. There is a lovely duchess.
Warwick, stop! The king demands that I select one of the local Braithwaite noblewomen. The war has taken its toll on the families of my closest allies. We will show our support by aligning my house with the house of one of my barons. Braithwaite boasts at least 10 families. 10 families.
I've seen some of those daughters.
Warwick, my father's advisors will handle the French, but I need you to bring our men home. I'll take a small unit back with me.
You should take the little one with you. He looks too tired to be much use to me.
Your Highness. Eldon and I have
special treatment. I'm a warrior, just like the rest of you.
I understand, Colby. You and Eldon will travel back as part of my personal guard. Eldon, I'm asking you to go because I need brave men at my side. If I die, I'll put us next in line for the throne.
I'll protect you with my life, my lord.
The princess is in the front journey. He returns soon. Choose a wife from amongst us. His father commands it. He has to pick one of us to marry. Us. One of us will be queen. Hey! How do you know? Lord Claiborne saw the letter and told me all about it. The king's messenger rolled and left with it days ago.
But how do you know that he will choose between us?
In the letter,
His father said he must help him repair his relationship with the barons.
what's wrong with his relationship with his barons?
It's damaged.
How? Is my papa upset with King Alfred?
All of our papas are mad at the king because of the war. What does that matter? The prince is being commanded to marry one of us. One of us will be his wife. One of us will be the next queen.
I already said that.
He'll probably choose Sable. They've known each other forever.
No, he's ours!
I mean, one of ours! I mean, one of us should get him! Sable always gets whatever she wants. She gets the finest clothing, the warmest clothes, the easiest duties.
She already has one prince, Prince Upwood.
She doesn't get to have Prince Jackson too!
Hey! Isn't Prince Jackson a little too nice for Lady Sable?
Everyone's a little too nice for Sable.
But Nissa, I thought she was your friend.
Oh no, Fayette. Lord Claiborne wrote home for Lady Sable. Nisha hates her now. Do you ever stop gossiping, Sigourney?
Stop gossiping. She's worked very hard to become such an expert at gossiping.
We should honor her skill with a poem.
1 or 2 quatrains, Lanford.
Such skill deserves no less than 8 lines. Please, Claiborne, start us off.
I apologize, ladies. I did not mean to start the two idiots.
These are like, but let's see if these two can manage.
Lady Sigourney hears all in her realm.
Are we doing an AABB rhyming pattern or an ABAB rhyming pattern?
Your choice, and be speedy about it. Lady Nissa's begun to tap her foot. Uh-oh, Lady Utta's begun to glare.
Lady Sigourney hears all in her realm. She knows who hates who. What?
It's whom.
She knows who hates whom. And who steals kisses from whom? To you, Claiborne.
The rhyme to me? Realm, realm, realm. But this knowledge has begun to overwhelm.
Who? So she chooses to hide from friends. In a tomb.
Oh, that was not very good.
You might even say that it was so very bad. You all must exit the room. Run away, sad lad. Your poetry stinks of doom and gloom.
I like your poem much better, Utta.
Lady Sigourney, I did not mean to offend you. If it wasn't for you, I would never have known that Prince Upwood was mad that I beat him at chess.
By cheating, Lanford. You beat me by cheating. Did we miss an invitation?
Is this a party? Oh no, Sable. Everyone is just excited about Prince Jackson. Really? Why? Have we had news? Well, just the news that his father has demanded you choose a wife. And that has you all over Twitter. Interesting. There's nothing exciting in this news. Jackson was supposed to marry years ago. He's too choosy.
Surely being selective is good quality for our future king.
Egbert, why are you here? Shouldn't you be off somewhere doing inventory? Counting the bags of grain or something?
Yes, of course. I will return to my duties.
All of you! Don't you all have duties of one kind or another?
Well, yes. I'm expected in the kitchen. Utta? What about you, Sigourney? No herbs to gather? Brigitte, no hawks to train? My falcon missed its prey this morning.
Because you didn't untie its jesses. I mean, I need to fix the jesses on your falcon.
And Fayette? I would say you need to return to your embroidery, but can we really call that embroidery?
Do you remember when you first sent here, Sable? You were much nicer than Your Highness Sable.
Lady Sable!
Just go, Claiborne! You too, Lanford. Out! 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 Each and every one of those silly girls wishes to marry my brother, only because they think he will be king. The men, they're worse. They laugh at me. It's because Jackson is a little better looking, not at all upwood. A little better with a sword. He's not as clever as you. He actually did better with our math tutor. And he can write a little better.
Still, I choose you.
What will you do when my brother asks you to marry him? He will have to ask you. There is no one more beautiful, no one more suited to be a queen.
I will tell him yes.
What? Yes? What about me?
I will tell him yes to buy us time, my prince.
Time?
Time. Time to get rid of him.
What if he's an idiot and asks someone else to marry him?
Who would he ask? Nissa? Ada? Never.
There are a few others. That baron who died a few years ago. The one with the stepdaughters. My father is constantly sending supplies to their household.
You mean that hag Mildred and her two awful daughters, Gunilda and Luli? Never.
But you take my point. What if he asks someone else?
If. Patience, my lord. We will win. Besides, I have a secret to tell you. We may have already won. Have I ever described to you the effects of deadly belladonna? Let me back up. Did I ever tell you about my cousin who serves in the royal guard? It is his job to protect Prince Jackson, but he's more loyal to me.
Why is it so bright?
My lord, it's so dark out. That's a rule.
No, the sun is blinding!
My lord, does your head hurt?
Yes, stop shouting at me!
Yes, my lord. We'll stop shouting. Is it hard to swallow? Hard to speak?
Yes! All of it! Hard to stand to.
What did you eat? Did you eat any berries?
Poisonous berries?
My mother taught me this before she died. Everything he is suffering. It's
Belladonna poisoning.
I can hear you, Melvin! And no, I did not eat any berries. Berries.
that someone hid it in your food and fed it to you.
Maybe he's just sick. Maybe he has
Oh, the plague! Much better!
No, it hit so fast. He ate, and then he started raving. This is poison. He needs to throw up everything he ate. Go make him vomit. Go! I have herbs that will help him, but only if you get all of the can out of him now.
What do you have herbs?
I always carry one.
There could possibly be anything left.
Nothing. Here, my lord, take this.
What is it?
Someone, not me, fed you belladonna. It's the deadliest poison I know of. If you don't take this, you still might die. Trust me, my lord.
Are you a sorcerer, Alvin?
My lord, I'm no sorcerer.
Forgive me. It's working so well. I no longer see two of you, and the moonlight no longer cracks my skull. If your mother was still with us, I would thank her heartily for teaching her son womanly skills.
Someone tried to poison you.
Yes. A royal guard.
Assassination. But why now?
Someone probably hoped I wouldn't survive the war. And I did. and I'm on my way home.
So they're giving instructions to kill you. We need a home.
How are you going to figure out who did this?
How many people had access to your food?
Too many. We need to head straight for the castle. Where are we?
It looks familiar. These are the woods that surround Braithwaite.
Yes, we're near the river. We can follow our way back to the castle.
Excellent! Let's go!
I don't think you're ready to march home. Let's find some shelter and you can sleep for the night. Colby and I will stand guard and make sure no one sneaks up on us. Maybe.
Who are your parents? Where are yours?
You don't have parents, do you?
Mama said Papa died in the war, and then Mama died.
Where do you live?
We live here, in the forest.
What do you eat? Where do you sleep?
You sure ask a lot of questions. Look, we eat what we can. Ivy and me, we take care of the little ones.
Do you know my friend, the widow Dearest? She lives here in the forest, in a cottage made of tree branches.
You mean the witch? You're friends with the witch?
She's not a witch. Stop. She will feed you. Find her and she'll feed you.
Nobody will feed us. Nobody has any extra. Not anymore.
We'll make sure she has enough to feed you. We have to get her home. Then we'll go to the cottage.
But she's a witch.
She's really not. She's just old.
And ugly. Go on it, be nice. Wait a second. You're not ugly, you're pretty.
You mean I'm handsome?
Okay.
Someone's here.
Jackson, wake up!
I don't want to ride the pony.
Someone's coming.
Heloise?
Colby, Heloise,
Ella.
and hello to you too, Heloise. It's me, Eldon.
Eldon.
Colby, you're back. You're home. What are you doing out here?
It's market day. I was just heading back to the house. I can't believe you're home.
Home. What am I coming home to?
It's just the same as when you left. Worse, perhaps. I think Mildred has been selling your mother's things.
That woman is meaner than an angry warthog.
Sometimes we hide things before she can find them. I took your mother's Bible to the widow's cottage just last week.
Papa left her our entire estate. She should be rich.
She surely is stingy. The
servants eat just once a day. She accused half of them of stealing from her and fired them. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Heloise, this is Jackson. Jackson, how very nice to meet you. How funny. You have the same name as our prince." "Jackson, this is Heloise, my father's ward. She came to live with us when we were both 6. You were 6. I was 7.
Heloise, very nice to meet you.
Were you in the war with these two? Oh, but of course you were. You're wearing chainmail."
Well, yeah.
"Are you okay? Are you still sick?"
I'm fine, Eldon. Just a little shy.
"Shy? You? You're not shy. Colby and I had a hard time getting a word in when we were on the road with you. You never shut your mouth."
I'm shy around girls. Women. Pretty ladies.
Oh,
It's a problem.
I guess so. How are you going to pick a bride?
What do you mean?
Well, if you can't talk to the ladies, how will you know if you like them?
Like them for what?
Don't you want to like your wife? You're going to spend the rest of your life with her.
You just smacked the prince. Well, I guess she'll raise the children, and I'll tend to the state. Lead my men into battle. And if I need to talk with anyone, I'll talk with you. And Colby. And if I'm really desperate, I'll talk to my brother.
Upwood?
You're right. Not Upwood. Warwick. He's always good for a laugh. And maybe Lord Egbert. But not Lanford.
You have to talk with your wife. So first you must speak with the ladies and choose your wife well.
Impossible.
What about the ladies of the court? Surely you've spoken to them.
Only Sable. Just as Heloise came to live with you when you were a child, Sable came to live with us.
And you can talk to her.
I used to talk with her all the time. But she changed. Now I duck into secret passageways whenever I see her coming.
You're afraid of her?
Not afraid. Well, maybe a little afraid. Sable is mean.
And the other ladies?
They remind me of hummingbirds. Very pretty. They just always seem to be darting about.
They're not just pretty birds. They have hopes and dreams like you do.
Why
You'll
can't,
have to talk with them.
why can't it be as easy as talking with you, Eldon?
You need to practice. Pretend I'm a girl.
Now you're being ridiculous.
No, really. Here, we're just meeting. Your Highness. Take my hand.
Now what?
Really? Is that how you talk with a lady?
Fine. How lovely you look tonight, Lady Eldon.
Thank you, Prince Jackson. Now ask me about my family.
How's your family?
Unchanged, apparently.
Unchanged. What am I supposed to say to that? Fine. Is unchanged a good thing or a bad thing?
My family is my step-family. My stepmother hates me.
Really? Why do you think she hates you?
Because she said so. I'm afraid I ran away from home, which is not a very ladylike thing to do.
Which is okay. Because you are not a lady.
What an awful thing to say to a lady.
Well, if you were a lady...
All right, I'll stop pestering you. But really, try to speak with the ladies before you choose one to wed.
I will try. Shall I compliment the ladies on their dresses?
Sure, but then compliment her on something else.
Like her face.
Sure, but then compliment her on something she can control.
Like her mind.
You're more than a pretty face, Prince.
What if she is stupid?
Compliment her on her manners.
Then what? I never know what to say next.
Show her you are interested in her opinion. Ask her what she thinks of Chaucer's latest poem.
Chaucer? What young lady would be familiar with Chaucer?
My father would read Chaucer and many other poets to me.
I said young lady. Have you forgotten that you are a man?
Well then, Heloise needs to get on her way. If she is late, her mother will treat her ill.
You shouldn't be traveling through these woods without an escort.
Oh, I can find my way blindfolded.
Still, I'd feel better if you left with an armed man at your side.
In that case, Colby, would you be my escort?
Take Eldon. It is time Eldon returned home.
But Eldon.
No.
I can't wait to get home and see the family. If Colby doesn't mind carrying on without me.
For less than 3 miles from the castle. We'll stop by Braithwaite once Jackson is safely within its walls.
Castle? 3 miles? Jackson? Oh my, you really are that Jackson.
Where is it, Lily?
Where is what?
My circlet. I don't have your circlet, Ganilda. Don't lie to me. You're just jealous because Lady Sable has invited me to the castle. I'm not jealous. I hate Lady Sable. Maybe if you ever took your nose out of a book, Lady Sable might find you interesting. What's wrong with your hearing? I hate Lady Sable. I want my circlet back. Why don't you ask Mama? Where did Mama have my circlet? Maybe she sold your circlet. Everything else seems to be disappearing around here.
Give me the book, Luli.
Please, Mama, no.
No man will ever marry a woman who reads. Aside from the ugly squint you're developing, reading has turned you into a complete bore.
I tried to tell her, Mama. I tried to tell her that maybe she would get an invitation to the castle if she would just try a little harder to be pleasant. Like you.
The book, Luli.
Please, Mama.
It will fetch a few coins at the market.
Why must you sell it? You don't sell your things.
The book isn't even yours. Give it to me.
It is mine.
You stole it from Ella.
Ew. She gave it to me. When she left, she gave it to me.
Anything that was ever Ella's became mine when her father died. Every last thing in this wretched household.
You lie, Mildred.
Who are you? Who have you brought into our home, Heloise? How dare you bring strangers
It's
into...
Ella.
What makes you think you can just return to this house? You ran away. You left us to the wolves.
So I hear. Sounds like you have been selling everything you can just to survive.
What do you care?
I care if you are selling my mother's things. I inherited those directly from her. You don't own any of it, Mildred, and I gave that book to Luli.
You abandoned your home.
You drove me from my home.
What do you want now?
Ella wants to help us. I told her how short we are on food. She can hunt. I've become rather good with a bow and arrow.
Meat? You can get meat?
Rabbit mainly, but rabbit stew fills a belly.
Your furniture is gone. I turned your bedroom into my closet.
I'll sleep in here with Heloise. I have a bedroll.
Well then, welcome home. You can start by cleaning this kitchen. Heloise has let it turn into a pigsty. Clean up the fireplace and sweep out the chimney. After that, go make yourself useful and hunt.
What do all of you do to support the household?
How dare you? Hold on, I got a knot. Ow! Ella, we're ladies. You don't see us traipsing about the countryside just like boys.
I'll clean. I'll hunt. But we are sharing our food with those who are in greater need.
What are you talking about? I need meat. My complexion needs meat. Truthfully, Ella, I could use some real food too.
You'll get it, Lily. But so will these children.
Oh, it's for children.
Orphans, actually.
Orphans?
Lily, you are hopeless. Not only are you careless and constantly knocking things over, but as soon as Ella tells you a sad tale, you believe every word. She probably intends to sell the meat at market and pocket the proceeds for herself. She would steal from you, girl.
No, Mildred. You're the thief. Not me.
You're knocking things over?
Start cleaning. Earn your place here, runaway. And, Ella, if you ever cross me in any way at all, Heloise here will find herself without a home.
Heloise, you'll have to give one of your dresses too. Ella, Mama gave me all of her old ones. Oh, look, isn't this your dress, Ella? Looks pretty good on me, doesn't it? So good, I'll think I'll wear it to the castle to visit Lady Sable.
I only have this one dress.
I know we're not very nice people, Ella. I don't blame you for running away. I wish I could run away.
You don't really want to run away.
Oh, but I do. Why did you come back?
I missed my home. I missed Braithwaite.
Lily, come help me lace up my dress!
Maybe I should just keep on being a soldier.
No, I have you back and I'm not letting you go. I've been so lonely.
Oh, Heloise.
Sire, something in the document that displeases you.
Everything about the document displeases me.
Is it the latest sumptuary law? I heard the ladies complaining that they may not...
No. It's nothing so trivial.
Ah, it is something that weighs heavily on you.
Edbert, how do you plan to choose your wife?
My wife? Well, I mean,
Do you seek land?
well, land would be nice. I have none. I am the youngest son with too many healthy brothers ahead of me.
So a woman with land for a dowry would suit you.
I might like it if she is also...
Pretty? Is that how you chose me, husband? Did you think I was pretty?
But you're the loveliest in the land, and I chose you for your eyes.
Your Majesty's eyes are quite lovely.
That is not what His Majesty meant, Lanford.
I meant that she sees into men's souls. I've never met anyone better at sussing out man's true nature. No enemy has blinded me for long with me at my side.
He makes me sound like a weapon to be wielded.
Or a witch.
Lanford! Don't be an idiot, Lanford! She'll lay her secrets out for all to see!
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm a foolish man. Please forgive my awful, truly abysmal attempt at humor.
Disappear! Disappear before my wife makes you disappear!
I understand baiting fools is entertainment for you, but you put my reputation at risk.
Edwina, I'm sorry. Lanford annoys me every time he speaks. Why do we allow him to pollute our castle?
I no longer remember. Isn't he some sort of cousin?
Edward, you seem to know everything about everyone. Who exactly is Lanford?
He is the son of your Saxon cousin. He has served here since he was 12. He is a silly man.
Warwick, is my son with you? You've even beaten Woldenbeck.
This is disturbing news, Your Majesty. I left a full day after Roden and Prince Jackson. After? The Prince and Roden left with the Royal Guard as soon as he received your letter.
You saw no sign of them.
I saw many signs of them. Hard to miss a large party like that. But we took separate paths once we were within the Braithwaite forests.
Get searchers together, Warwick. Help him assemble as many men as you can find, Edward. Prepare my mount!
Your Highness.
Roldan, is my son with you?
Do not give your reaction, just speak what you know.
Prince Jackson disappeared from camp during the night.
Alone?
No, 2 soldiers are also missing.
Perhaps they've kidnapped him. Perhaps they plan to ransom him.
Perhaps.
But you don't think so.
These 2 soldiers were hardly more than lads. I don't see how they could have forced a warrior like Prince Jackson to leave camp.
But if he was rendered unconscious first...
You mean poisoned?
Perhaps they just wandered off.
He searched the surrounding area.
Could the French have followed you? Their surrender must have been an easy thing, a bitter thing to swallow. Maybe they grabbed Prince Jackson.
Heaven help them if they did.
These 2 soldiers, who are they?
They were just 2 soldiers Jackson met on the field.
We served him well on the road home.
Could they be French spies?
No, they're not French. They spoke like they're from hereabouts.
All the better to trick my son. Names?
Colby and Eldon. Search the nearby villages, Your Highness. I will take my men back to the woods.
If these 2 have done harm to my boy, you will bring them to me to execute.
Your Highness, I'm confident.
Golden, your faith is proof of your kindness. But it is clear, my son is missing, and these 2 soldiers must be involved somehow.
And they will pay. Father.
Jackson, you're safe.
Yes, Father, I am safe.
And who's this that carries your weight?
This is Colby.
And where's the other one?
Other one. You mean Eldon? How have you already heard about Eldon?
Dear Jackson, we heard that you disappeared with 2 soldiers, this Colby and Eldon. We thought they did you harm, perhaps poisoned you. Did they poison you?
No!
Eldon saved the prince.
Then you needed saving?
What happened out there in the woods?
He is safe now.
Someone did try to poison me. The Eldon recognized the symptoms and administered a potion. He is rather good with things like that.
Someone tried to kill you? Perhaps you ate some bad berries?
I ate no berries.
We already asked him that.
Why is someone trying to kill you?
Perhaps someone prefers my brother be king.
Maybe one of my barons.
This is insane.
What's insane, Mother? That someone might prefer me to Jackson?
Upwood. No, of course not. I only meant that it is insane that someone is trying to kill Jackson.
Oh, I don't know. He's annoyed me a few times.
Upwood. Stop it.
But why now? Why all of a sudden?
Because I commanded Jackson to return home to pick a bride. Someone did not want Jackson to arrive home.
Well, don't look at me! I am thrilled to see my brother home. Let's throw him a party.
Yes, let's do that.
Indeed! A ball! You will select your bride and marry her immediately. The sooner you are married and raising a family, the sooner we can stop worrying about someone trying to get rid of you.
Marriage? A family? My clever husband? Yes, of course, Jackson. If someone is trying to replace you with Upwood, then we need to remove the carrot. Your children will replace Upwood in the line of succession.
Dear me. All this fuss just to get rid of me. Why not just change the line of succession right now? Run me out of it with the royal decree, Father!
Don't be ridiculous. Until there is someone to replace you, someone of royal lineage, you must remain in the line of succession.
Upwood, it is not that I wish to see removed from the line. I just no longer wish for Jackson to be a target.
Because you love him more.
I love both of my sons equally.
Mother, I did not know you could lie so well.
I will go check on him. Your Majesty.
Edgar, Roldan, get the announcement out. A ball. Tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight?
You will slip the banns. The banns are read tomorrow. You will marry by the end of the week. No more poisonings, no more attempts in your life.
The end of the week?
Oh dear.
Dearwin.
Ella? Oh, sorry. Your voice. I thought you were someone else.
It's me, Dearwin. Ella.
About time you came home.
I am so sorry.
Have you been to the house?
Heloise took me there.
So you know what that monster is doing?
Mildred? I know what she is doing, but not why. Papa left her very well off. So why is she selling my mother's poultry collection of all things?
She's not selling everything. Your mother left a few things with me when she first fell ill. And Heloise has this thing here next to me. And some jewelry.
If they needed the money, I might understand. Or if she used to feed the household.
Enough about the monster. What have you got in that bag? Did you bring you a souvenir from a foreign land?
I saw no foreign lands, just battlefields.
You went to war? A woman at war?
I went to Eldon, as a man. If nothing else, it improves my skills with bow and arrow. You'll eat very well tonight.
Meat?
Everyone seems a little obsessed with meat these days.
King Alfred War has left many of us suffering. He sends the livestock to the front. He sends the grain to the front. We live in what we can catch in the rivers and scavenge in the forests.
I told some children to come see you. Orphans.
Wait, slutty brats.
You like snotty brats.
Would this be 5 little toads who run away waving 6 like swords?
Those are the ones.
They call me a witch.
I can't bring them to the house. Mildred would.
Eat them?
No. Maybe.
Fine. And you? I haven't seen you now.
I don't know. Perhaps I will become a healer. I think I might have a talent for it.
Well, your mother certainly did.
Teach me everything you know about healing.
Ella? I meant, what about finding yourself a husband?
A husband? What would I do with a husband? How does one even go about finding a husband?
You were just on a battlefield with thousands of men.
But, no.
What about Colby? He is in love with you.
No, he's not.
He ran away in the middle of the night with you. He went to war just to protect you. I'm right, aren't I? Colby did go with you. When you disappeared and he disappeared, everyone assumed that you left together.
We're like brothers. We don't feel that way.
But what if he does? Could you love him back?
I already love him. We are bonded forever as brothers in arms. We fought side by side. Somebody hurts him, I cry out in pain. Somebody insults me, he is offended.
So?
I am not in love with him.
He'll make a great husband.
But not for me.
It's her. Him. Her?
Witch! Stay back, witch!
Reza, be nice. It told us to come here.
Dior, may I present to you the brats.
I'm not a brat. You're a brat. Great big brat. Stupid brat. The meanest, ugliest boy-girl brat. The nice people are going to feed us. Let them call us brats.
Tanner, is it? You are right. I should not have called you a brat. Your sister seems to be well-mannered.
My name is Maddie. Tanner needs his mother to teach him how to behave. I teach him.
I was a good teacher.
So is Reza, and she's good with the sticks, so you better watch out.
Let's start over. Dior, may I present to you Ivy, Reza, Tanner, Maddie, and
Garnet. Her name is Garnet.
like the beautiful red stone. My mother had a necklace made from garnet.
How come you don't wear it? Because she's a boy.
I promised you food. Dior, how about the children and I go gather some greens for your warm rabbit stew?
How did this happen to me?
Okay, Reza and...
Me, I'm a Reza.
Okay, Reza and Maddie, go find dandelions, little yellow flowers. And Tanner and Garnet, find turnips and tender greens. But don't eat anything until you bring it back to me first. Ivy, we'll look for onions.
I hate onions. We're really not brats.
You and Reza have done an excellent job caring for your family. How long have you been on your own?
Papa died in one of the king's battles last year.
And your mother?
She tried for a long time, but then she got sick, like everyone else in our village.
But none of you got sick?
Mama sent us to the forest as soon as she saw the sores on her legs. She told us to never come back. And then, one day, the village was empty.
Empty?
Everyone was dead or they'd run away.
Are there other children?
Some. We see them at the river.
Someone has to do something for the children.
Who?
I don't know. The king?
Well, the king don't care about us.
You are his people. Besides, I know his son is kind. His son will speak for you.
That's Silk! Silk! From China!
Stop hitting her!
Tell her to get her hands off my cloak! Why are you following me?
You have our sticks!
You keep hitting me with them!
Give them the stick!
Claiborne, give them their sticks back.
Rolden? Elton? What are you doing here?
Who is this forest dweller? He seems to know you, Rolden.
This is Elton. Elton was Prince Jackson's companion, the one who saved his life.
The prince is well. He has made it home.
There was a time where I think the entire castle thought he might be dead. But yes, he is well. He has told everyone how he saved him from poisoning.
Ah, so you are this hero boy we've heard so much about.
I am Lord Egbert, the king's chamberlain. Roldan here is his herald. Claiborne here is his jester.
Ah, you are funny, Egbert.
No, really, Claiborne. What do you and Langford do in the castle, other than entertain the ladies with the worst examples of poetry?
We run errands for the king, like this one.
Are you on an errand then?
Nothing that concerns you, boy. Well, at least I don't think it does. We're looking for the young ladies of the realm.
Elton is a young, brave lad and a favorite of Prince Jackson's.
Favorite? I hardly know the man.
You will no doubt receive the invitation to the castle from the king. King Alfred and Queen Edwina will want to thank you in person for saving their son.
But in the meantime, we have a responsibility. We are spreading the word to all the local families.
Local noble families.
Yes, our noble families. But there is a ball tonight in honor of Prince Jackson.
Tonight? How will the ladies ever prepare in time?
They will have to manage. The king has declared that Prince Jackson selects his bride tonight and married by the end of the week.
His bride?
Tonight? You should go, Eldon.
It's for the ladies. Do you see a lady here? My little evil force sprite?
I don't recommend calling any of them names.
Which part wasn't true?
We must be off. We still have to stop by the household Mildred December. But, of course, someone stuck their sticks in our horses and scared them off.
Reza, you scared them, you find them.
Well, well, well. A ball.
He's picking his bride tonight. After all, I told him.
Told him?
Yes, I told him to talk with the ladies, to find out about their dreams.
He's ignoring your excellent advice. Clearly stupid.
An idiot.
A fool.
But he's so unhappy.
Maybe you should go remind him.
Me? I could never get into the ball.
You are a little dirty for a ball.
I'd never get through the gates.
If you had some nice clothes.
Sure if I had nice clothes, but Mildred gave everything to Goonie.
So if you had nice clothes, you'd go see the prince at the ball.
It's not that simple. I don't have an invitation. I'm not on their list of acceptable noble ladies.
So you'd have to sneak in.
Sure, Dior. Sneak into a castle. Good way to get my head chopped off.
If there were a way to sneak in.
And not get caught.
Yes. So sneak in wearing something clean.
And appropriate for a ball. So no, not going.
So yes, you will be going to the ball.
Why are you so excited?
I have your mother's blue gown and her cloak. Her wonderful, special, perfect cloak.
That must be one heck of a cloak.
Oh, it is, Ella. It is. You'll be as beautiful as your mother was.
It's so pretty.
The dress is pretty, yes. But the cloak.
It shines like liquid silver.
Ella, this cloak is very special. When you put it on, you will be able to follow your awful stepfamily right into the ball and no one will even know. This cloak, this beautiful cloak, it renders you invisible.
Inquisible? What's inquisible?
Invisible. Look, you put it on and...
Dior, what has happened? Why can't I see you?
I told you, it makes me invisible.
Oh, Dior, you disappeared. I was so frightened. But Dior, is it an evil thing?
Never say so, child. It was your mother's, and there is nothing but goodness attached to that lady.
Well then, Dior, I shall get into the castle unchallenged. I shall make an opportunity to speak with the king about the orphans. And when I see the prince, I shall... Oh, Dior, what am I going to do about the prince?
You shall save him from making a poor choice. Save him from a lifetime with a bad life. Save him from disaster.
And the saving him could become a habit. Wait, he won't know me as a woman. Maybe I should just go as Eldon, wear the cloak over these clothes.
No. Let him see you as a woman.
Why? What does it matter?
Because he'll be more likely to trust your opinion of how to life. He clearly didn't listen to Eldon.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Oh dear. I wonder if Heloise has any shoes I can borrow.
What kind of godmother would I be if I only gave you half an outfit?
This is stupid, Boric. My father is in a panic.
Did he almost die from poison?
Yes, but
Maybe the king is right to hurry this along. While you are finding a wife, I will find a poisoner. We have to down the agreement from your personal escorts.
good. I guess. Boric, don't you think it'd be better if I took time selecting a bride?
Why?
Why? Well, shouldn't I like my wife?
Aren't you sick from poison?
No. I was just
Did
thinking.
you fall and bump your head in the forest?
Boric, I just want to pick a good queen.
You will, Jackson.
Oh no! Here they come! Let's go!
I'm supposed to talk about it! Oh no! Stop!
I can't do it! Not now! Come on, out this way!
I'm sure I saw him come this way.
Lord Claiborne said he isn't exactly excited to be picking a wife tonight.
What man would be pleased to be forced into marriage?
He'll get over it.
Get over it? You mean Prince Jackson doesn't want to marry one of us?
No, he doesn't!
11, he taught me how to clean the mews. He actually spoke to me.
I can't remember the last time he spoke to me.
He ran away from us at the last ball.
Because you shouted at him across the room.
Ah, Nissa. Planning on catching a prince? Maybe you better get some rope.
Are you not interested in marrying the prince?
If I am interested in marrying Jackson, I won't need a rope to secure him. Is that what you're wearing to the ball, little Fayette? Don't you think the color washes you out? Just a bit?
She's correct, Fayette. You look dreadful. Even my brother, who chooses to dress like he's on the battlefield, would find you a dull pigeon.
And Brigitte, what is happening with your hair? Maybe Jackson could root through it and find some of our falcons nesting.
Fable, why are you being so cruel?
Cruel? Nonsense, I'm being honest. Honest with my dear friends. I don't want you to get your hopes too high. Especially you, Uta.
Maybe you have your hopes too high. Maybe Prince Jackson will dash your hopes like a bowl full of milk.
Do you suggest that there's some lady to rival Lady Sable?
Who? Who?
That's right. No one can surpass her. She is perfection. Prince Upward, what will you do if your brother selects your favorite?
What if he chooses Sable?
We mustn't be so careless around Upwood. He might be an awful man, but he's a powerful awful man. He could have us banished from the castle. And I am not going back home.
Oh no, home is boring.
I don't have a home. This is my home.
One of us better catch the prince's eye, or we may all be going home. If Sable ever becomes queen.
Oh, we can't!
What will happen?
Oh wait, I see. Oh dear. Let's find the prince, now!
Give it to me, Luli. What, Mother? The book, Luli. It is hidden beneath your dress. A book? Why would I have a book? We're at a ball.
Oh, just give her the book.
I saw you hide it. It's strapped to your right leg. Thanks, Goonie. Don't call me that. I'm a woman now. Not some child with a stupid nickname, Luli. My darling girls. We have a prince to win. Smile, Ganilda. There we go, my darling. That's my sunny, happy, beautiful Ganilda. And Luli, try not to knock anything over. When have I knocked anything over?
Good evening, my lady. My lady, how lovely your dress looks. Oh, how's your family? Speaking of family, have you met my brother Upwood? Oh, have you read Chaucer's latest poem?
My lord?
Where did you come from?
Outside.
How long have you been in here?
I just arrived, my lord. For the ball?
The ball? Yes, of course, the ball. Me too. I'm also here for the ball.
Are you a friend of the prince's?
A friend? Well, I guess you could say I'm a friend. Kind of, sort of.
Oh my, he's such an unpleasant fellow then.
No, he's the prince.
Just because he's a prince doesn't mean he's a nice man.
Well, he is a nice fellow. So, you don't know him?
Not at all. I just tagged along with my family. My stepsisters wish to be selected as the queen to be.
But you do not wish to be selected?
I no more wish to marry a man I have only just met than I wish to be drawn at quarter. When I marry, it will be someone I have spent time getting to know. Someone I have grown to respect.
Someone you love?
You are laughing at me, my lord. But yes, someone I love. Love matters.
me very much of someone.
A very intelligent woman, no doubt.
A very intelligent man. Well, boy. Young man.
I remind you of a boy.
Only in your words.
So I am masculine in my thoughts.
No! I mean, you're just winding me up, aren't you?
You do seem easy to twist into knots.
And this brings you pleasure?
Almost as much pleasure as reading Chaucer.
So you were eavesdropping.
What lady would ever admit to such a thing? But if I were eavesdropping, I would have to compliment you on your fine choice of conversation.
You like the topic?
So many would assume a woman has no opinion or conversation. You clearly respect a woman more than that if you assume she is well read.
Well, of
Some
course.
might simply assume women are nothing more than flighty creatures.
Flighty creatures. Like birds?
Are you one of those men?
Not currently.
Excellent. Perhaps we can discuss Thomas Aquinas then? Or perhaps you prefer the classics? Aristotle?
You read Aristotle?
How can one discuss logic if they don't read Aristotle?
What do you think of his work on deductive reasoning?
It's better than Plato's.
My lord! My lady?
Warwick, please come in.
Sir Warwick!
You've met?
I think I'd remember such a lovely lady.
Of course not. I've just heard much of his fearsome reputation.
Much exaggerated, I'm sure. Still, a respected knight of the realm.
In truth, I am quite the warrior.
And a decent horseman.
Find one who rides better than I. I am the finest horseman in the kingdom.
The finest.
And I'm the finest swordsman to ever wield a blade! Yeah! Okay, now!
None finer.
And I am the bravest dragonslayer in the kingdom!
Dragon Slayer?
We don't have dragons.
You're welcome!
But there are no dragons.
Really? No need to thank me.
Warwick, are you here with a purpose?
Yes, to warn you.
If my son will not come to the ball, then the ball must come to him. You're the most important attendee.
Too late.
Next time, talk faster! Or at least spend less time talking about yourself. Father, what delayed me would please you greatly.
It's like that, is it? Well done, son. Where are the musicians? You young people should be dancing. Gentlemen, please select a partner.
looking over here.
Thank you, Jackson. I'm afraid the dancing is a bit too high-spirited for me. But you know me so well, you probably suspected I would prefer to simply spend time with you.
What?
I was just pointing out that we've known each other for so long that you understand me.
Sure, Sable.
That we share common interests.
Do we?
Of course. I, like you, wish for England's prosperity.
For prosperity?
Well, yes. She must grow ever more rich,
Why, Sable?
to increase our wealth.
Sable, do you prefer Plato or Aristotle?
You know I do not eat foreign foods.
Sable, I will not choose you.
Whatever do you mean?
Cast your eyes upon Upwood. He has adored you since the day you arrived here.
Is that woman in the blue dress? I don't even recognize her. Will you choose a nobody for your wife?
It doesn't matter. It won't be you.
I want to be queen, Jackson.
I know, but Upwood is your only chance at being queen.
Don't act like my being queen is such an impossibility.
We were raised almost brother and sister. But that is not close enough to the throne for you.
Almost, Jackson. Almost, your sister.
Sable, by any chance have you been learning how to use belladonna?
Watch your back, my lord. Perhaps Upwood will one day grow tired of being in your shadow.
Prince Jackson!
My lady?
Mildred. Baroness Mildred de Cinder of de Cinder Hall. And my daughter, Gunilda.
Ladies, Lady Mildred, I believe we have met before, and I'm sure I've seen your daughter in the company of Lady Sable.
Oh yes, Gunilda is a great favorite of Lady Sable. They are like sisters, so close, so similar. Gunilda could just fit into castle life so easily.
I have no doubt.
Lady Sable and I often if I did not already live so close to the castle, I would have sent my daughter here to serve as a lady-in-waiting to your mother.
I'm sure she would have made a lovely addition to the household.
I'm quite good at Gunilda is all politeness and beauty. Is she not a great beauty?
Those are two very noteworthy things for a young lady to be.
And like she is also very good at running a household. Why, she can order the servants about almost as well as I can. The man who marries her will be free of thieving servants.
And I
She
can't.
can also plan a dinner menu.
Not to mention-
She can tell the difference between Chinese silk and Turkish silk. Well, sort of.
I can also.
She can also
talk for herself.
Lady Mildred, this is a pleasure. Edwina, do you remember Lady Mildred? She married Baron Descendant Jackson. I hate to hurry you on, but the dancing is moving back in the hall. We'll bring Lady Mildred along in just a bit.
Lady Mildred, I recall you have 3 lovely daughters.
I have 2 daughters, Gunilda and Lily.
But surely there's a 3rd. I remember her, a beautiful child with flaxen hair.
Perhaps you refer to my stepdaughter, Ella.
The Baron's daughter with his first wife. Lovely woman. Is the daughter here tonight?
Oh dear me, Ella is so frequently ill. I'm afraid she has her mother's weak disposition.
I knew her mother.
Oh.
I knew her well.
Oh?
She wasn't weak.
Oh, perhaps I misunderstood the Baron when he described her to me. But Ella is weak. If I only had the funds, I would send her away. Somewhere warm. Somewhere away. I fear she will not long survive Braithwaite.
This is disturbing news. I'd hoped by sending provisions, food, wood, cloths, that my dear friend's family would be comfortable despite his loss.
And we have appreciated all that you've been able to do for us. And I'm sure little Ella, little weak Ella, would thank you herself if only she could be here.
I feel I must visit the daughter of my friend.
I will come see Ella on the morrow.
Will you? Well, isn't that just the kindest, most generous? Really, Your Majesty, I cannot expect you to rouse yourself for someone as, simple as Ella.
Simple?
One hates to use the word stupid, but there you have it.
So she is weak and stupid?
And frankly, a little dull.
Weak, stupid, and dull. Anything else amiss with the girl?
Oh no, that's all. Except for the ugly thing.
She was a lovely child.
Yes, so unfortunate. But now, she is ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. No hope. Perhaps a convent would be best.
Young lady!
My lord?
Yes, I believe I saw you in conversation with my son.
Just for a bit.
To see my son in conversation with any young lady gives me hope. But I'm afraid we are not introduced.
You, sir, need no introduction. Your Highness,
Such pretty manners, and you do seem familiar to me.
I believe we are strangers to each other.
Strangers. Yes, we are all strangers to each other.
Your Highness, I did come with a purpose tonight.
Didn't every young lady come with a purpose? To catch the eye of a prince?
To manage such a feat would indeed be more than I could hope for. But I am here to plead with you.
Plead with me?
I am here on behalf of all of the children living in our forests. The twin scourges of plague and war have taken their parents.
All the children. Who are these children?
The children of villagers. There was a village due east of here, wiped out by the plague. Just yesterday, I met a family of 5 children whose father died in the war and then their mother died from the plague.
Can you imagine the smell?
How do they survive?
They must be filthy.
Your Highness, if you could see these children, they are so sweet. Well, not exactly sweet. Brave. That's what they are, brave. But winter will kill them without food and shelter. Perhaps they could serve here, learn a trade, receive an education.
All right. Tell them to work something out for them. Are you this excitable about everything?
Annoying habits.
Admirable character.
Shall we return to the ball?
Does my husband wish to dance?
Only with you? Young lady never mentioned. Where is she?
Oh, Your Highness, so sorry. Oh, girls, control your emotions! Just a bit, please. What on earth is wrong?
It was Sable. Who else?
I hate Scylla. I hate her. I hate her so much. What did she do? Fayette, what kind? Tell us what she did.
The prince asked Fayette to dance. Our prince? How wonderful!
Yeah. Ew. Do you mean our prince or Prince Upwood? Because that's not wonderful.
No, our prince. I didn't see you dancing with him.
She never got the chance. Sable tricked her and then pushed her to Lord Lanford. And then Lord Lanford yelled at Fayette for being clumsy.
So I tried to run away.
And then Sable tripped her again.
And then she laughed at me and said, "No man wants a clumsy wife."
You're not clumsy, Fayette, I promise.
And then she said that Lord Egbert told me just the other day that he hates how clumsy I am.
Get up, Fayette. No, Lord Egbert never said any such thing. Lord Egbert is, well, kind. And Sable is a liar. And a troublemaker. And just plain mean. Why are we friends with her? From now on, we're not friends with her. If we see her, we ignore her. Pretend she doesn't exist. She'll hate that. She needs to be the center of attention at all times.
She'll beg us to pay attention to her.
Well, we won't do it. We will shun her. Lady Sable no longer exists for us. She is invisible.
What if she makes life difficult for us?
Fayette, Sable's never going to be queen. Tonight I saw something we've never seen before. Sable received a complete set-down from the prince.
Scratched off the list of eligible ladies.
Given the heave-ho. Total rejection.
I feel so much better. Come on, let's go plan all the wonderful ways we're going to ignore her.
What about making sure the prince chooses one of us?
Honestly, Fayette, I think we have all been scratched off that list. Only one name remains. Well, I don't know her actual name. The one in blue. Did you see her? Prince Jackson has insulted me for the last time.
How is he so blind to your beauty? Finally, something I can do better than him. I see your beauty more clearly.
If we can't delay our father's plans to see the prince married, we will have to return to my initial plan. My cousin may have failed, but I will not.
I don't want to go. The prince never danced with me.
Are you leaving so soon?
Maybe he'll never find her. Maybe she'll just disappear forever.
Who was she? Which lady?
What does it matter to you, Lily? It certainly wasn't you. Now come along and don't knock anything over.
When have I ever knocked anything over?
I don't know which is worse. Hunilda's completely empty head or Mildred's head full of delusions. Back to our plans. Tomorrow, we'll talk tomorrow when there are not so many ears about.
Ugh.
What is it? Go ahead, my lord. I hear you! What sorcery is this? Ah!
The cloak is mine. Give it to me.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of spirit? How can I touch you when you're not really here?
I'm no ghost. I'm here, just like you. Now give me the cloak. My bride is leaving! Ugh. Ugh. Ah! Give me! Take this.
seems only fair that you should trip too.
I guess we're not going to even pretend anymore.
I know, feels wonderful, doesn't it? What's that you've got there?
Nothing.
It's her shoe.
No, it isn't.
That's her shoe, I recognize it.
Come now, Jackson. You've never noticed what a woman is wearing on her head, let alone her foot.
I noticed everything about her. Her blue dress, her golden circlet, the deep blue trim around her waistline, beaded belt around her waist, and her shoes. That shoe.
This is good news then. The woman who owns the bait to that shoe is the woman you have chosen, right?
Yes, she is the woman I choose.
We'll send Lord Edgar out tomorrow to prize her. The shoes, Sable. Now, so all is not lost. Lord Edward will be sent out tomorrow to find the woman, get her name, and get the two of you married by the end of the week. Lord Edward, much rise on your diligence.
It seems the party is over. Its purpose has been achieved. My brother has selected a bride.
Unfortunately, the bride has disappeared. Tomorrow we interview everyone until we find her.
He's lost his bride? How careless of him.
Obviously, Colby doesn't agree.
Boys, I think you're pretty.
Did you flirt with the man?
I didn't go there to flirt with the prince.
That was your first mistake.
Do you even know how to flirt? Of course I do. What?
Maybe Colby and Heloise could show you how to flirt.
I don't need anyone to show me.
That's okay. I could do that. I could flirt with Colby.
Oh, okay.
Really? Who says I know how to flirt?
Let's follow my lead, Colby. I think the first thing you have to do is stare into her eyes and take my hand. Now tell me something you like about me.
Rabbit stew.
Rabbit stew.
I love rabbit stew.
Fine. Now think of something else.
Can you tell me something you like about me?
You're very strong. You chopped all of that wood for us this morning. He really is strong. He split a full cord.
I always have been pretty strong.
And kind. You fixed that wagon wheel for that boy.
Well, I couldn't move the wagon with a broken wheel.
No, I guess he couldn't.
But couldn't you stop staring at me? You smile, my world goes brighter.
When you laugh, my world falls sideways.
You look at me, my heart stops.
Because it stops now because I can't stop looking at you.
What's happening here?
There we go. Okay, that problem is solved.
Problem?
Nothing to worry about. Just need to make sure Colby was looking in the right direction.
Where's the right direction?
He's just looking at her a lot. It's a little weird. It's how Papa looked at Mama, but they were married.
So maybe these two need to get married.
Married? But they've only just realized they, feel, I've always known. Always. When he disappeared with you, I thought what everyone thought, that he loved you.
Hey.
Me? I'm pretty sure even Colby thought he loved you.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
I got over it.
When?
Okay, so what's that long ago?
Colby!
I think I loved Heloise for years, but I thought I loved you. You really are good with the bow and arrow, but I want to marry Heloise. I want to build a house for her and farm the land with her.
I smell like rabbit stew and you want to farm with me. You really are the most romantical man alive. And if that is your proposal, then yes, I accept. I will marry you.
Everybody gets to leave the house but me.
Invader! We've been invaded! Charge!
Where's my stick? Charge!
Hush, you gooses! This is my stepsister.
Your step-sister? The enemy is entering the camp!
Charge!
My nice! Ish. Stepsister. Maybe? What are you doing out here? How did you find us?
Oh, I've been following Heloise here for ages, ever since she snuck something out of the house.
Are you going to tell Mildred?
Right. Come on, Ella.
Then,
Oh, quickly! You have to get to the house. There's a man from the castle there. They're looking for you.
me?
Well, a girl in a beautiful blue dress, a girl who lost a shoe. That was you last night, wasn't it? At the ball? Mama screamed about it the entire ride home.
I know.
Wait, how do you know? Never mind. The king sent this man.
Uh-oh. Is Lady Sable there?
Sable? No, just this man in the shoe. He's looking for the shoe's mate. Mom and Gunilda are tearing the place apart looking for your shoe. Mama's trying to say it was Gunilda.
As if Goonie could ever fit into your shoes.
And what is going to happen to whoever owns the matching shoe?
We'll never find out if we don't hurry. If Goonie finds your shoe.
I was bringing it back from New York.
Well, forget that. Take it to the Sir Hall and show to them. I have a good feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. Are you sure Lady Sable isn't there?
Go!
Lady Mildred, perhaps we should stop by a different time. We do have other houses to visit today.
Gunilda, are you sure you were the one wearing the dress last night? I'm fairly certain Prince Jackson would have said your name. He has met you.
I'm sorry. Egbert, is it? Did you or did you not say that the king decreed that whoever owns the mate to the shoe will marry Prince Jackson?
Well, yes, but
But what? What? Are you going to overrule the king? Tell him that his shoe plan isn't working?
It do this mean? He stared into my eyes.
Do you really think Prince Jackson would just see the shoe and say, sure, that's the woman I want to marry? Besides, you don't have the shoe. I do.
Eldon, I don't understand.
I think we've missed something here.
I knew it! I knew you were a woman! I know my women, and you were no lad. You all fell for it. Well, probably just Egbert and Roldan, but still, I knew it.
Prince Jackson is in love with Eldon?
No! She is a thief. She stole that shoe. Give the shoe back to Ganilda, Ella.
You've been stealing my inheritance and selling it piece by piece. Why do you hate me?
It's not you. It was never you. It was your mother.
My mother? But you never even met her.
She ruined my marriage. He never stopped loving her.
Mama, he adored you. It was so obvious. He did, Mama. Ella's father thought you were as lovely as freshly fallen snow on a pine tree. He said so.
He married me to get a mother for Ella. And she rejected me.
I was a child missing her mother. And now, to punish me, you are selling my inheritance to strangers, stealing my memories of my mother.
Not to punish you. To rid the house of her things. Don't act like you care. You ran away as soon as your father died. You turned yourself into a boy and went to war to escape this house.
Prince Jackson's favorite soldier was Baron de Cinder's daughter.
Lady Sable, why are you here?
I wanted to help the search for the owner of the shoe.
May I examine the shoe, Eldon?
It's Ella de Cinder of Cinder Hall.
Is that your dress from last night? Is it silk? Turkish, perhaps? You really are the lady in blue, aren't you?
Prince Jackson will be ecstatic.
Anybody else think he might be slightly irked that she tricked him for so long?
Ella, dear, you and I met last night.
My lady?
The shoe. I gave it to the king right after I pulled it off a witch's foot. That witch was wearing that dress and a silver cloak.
Are you calling me a witch, my lady?
Lord Claiborne, we will escort the witch to the king so he may see her executed.
What are you talking about? Ella is no witch.
Mama!
Lady Sable, surely you do not wish to accuse.
Our kingdom cannot suffer a witch to marry its prince.
So you're saying that the person who wants the shoe is a witch? I've never seen that shoe before.
Stop talking, Gilda. Better bind her, Claiborne. Otherwise she may use her magic on you, like she has on Jackson.
Surely we don't need
She has bewitched you already! You are already under her spell!
Lady Sable, we will escort her to the king and queen to hear your case. If you are certain you want to do this.
Roldan, bring her back. Be careful! Her infernal devices are inside that bag.
No, you mustn't do this.
Eloise!
Jackson will save her. We'll follow back to the castle and make sure Jackson hears of this. But what if he's angry with her? What if he refuses to help her? I can't bear it if she, if they will all go.
Surely the king will listen if we all speak for her.
Mother, Mildred, Ella is not her mother. You have to stop blaming her for her father's failure.
If we go to the castle and Sable convinces the king that Ella is a witch, then what happens to us? How can we speak for Ella?
I will speak against you, mother, if you do not get up from this table. I will tell the king how you take Ella's things and sell them at the market. Do you know what he will do, mother? He will throw you in prison forever.
We have to go! It's too dangerous. She is accused of witchcraft.
What happens if they find her innocent? She's right. What happens when they find her innocent and you refuse to speak for her? You refuse to speak for the future queen of England.
I'm thinking.
Oh no, we don't have time for you to learn how to do something new.
Okay.
I hate this in action.
You can exercise. A war needs to stay strength.
I should be out there looking for her.
We have others down in the countryside. Someone will find you, lady.
Yes, Lanford.
There's some people who wish to speak with you. They claim they are friends with Prince Jackson and Eldon.
No, Langford.
These people say you have promised Eldon you would take care of them.
Eldon. Isn't that your friend Jackson, the dealer boy? I've never met him.
She said she would let us live here and serve you.
She. Oh, Lanford, you must have gotten it wrong. These are the young ladies' orphans. My promise was to Jackson's young lady England.
Yeah, Eldon.
You know Eldon?
You're the one who was asleep. Hush, Maddie.
I confess myself confused.
What's so hard? Listen, Eldon is both your.
She is a witch.
Eldon! What goes on here, Sable?
Your lady is a witch.
Oh, dear!
I saw her magic myself.
You should not be here. Distance yourself from me. Ella is no witch. Her soul is pure.
Ella? Eldon? You're Ella?
Catch up, Jackson.
Is this your bride, brother? Sable, what nonsense is this? Explain yourself.
Your Majesty, this is Ella de Cinder. Not only does she cavort around the countryside dressed as a boy, but she also practices witchcraft.
This is a heavy accusation, Sable.
We have seen the word carelessly bandied about her on court.
Last night, I saw Ella appear out of thin air once her cloak was removed.
Cloak? What's this about a cloak?
An evil cloak with magical properties.
Show us this cloak.
I gave it to her. It's my fault.
There are many things to be made clear here. But the boy I knew, Eldon, his soul is pure.
I do not know what you wish to happen here, Sable, but I will not execute the person who saved my son.
Even if she is a witch?
Dear me.
You don't have to kill her. What do you think the people of this land will do if Jackson marries a witch?
You have yet to prove she is a witch.
Jackson, if you marry Ella, I will make sure everyone in the land knows she is a witch. That she bewitched you. I will save her, just to save you, the beloved prince, from her evil enchantment.
Where does this come from?
Here is your choice, almost brother. Marry her and remove yourself from the line of succession, and I will let her live.
You will let her live.
I told you I have proof she is a witch.
You said he had a choice?
Yes, a choice. Marry her and give up the throne, or keep the throne and marry me.
Sable! So this is your game.
Well, Jackson,
I told you once I would never choose you.
then you are giving up the throne. I will still be queen. Upwood will marry me.
I want to see this proof.
Does your Majesty recognize this scarlet?
I gave this to your mother, Ella. Husband, you knew her mother. She came to you when you were dying.
The healer! That is how you come by your healing list. Ella, your mother saved me from a terrible death.
And to thank her for wresting my husband from death's grip, I gave her this cloak.
Is your Majesty confessing to being a witch?
There is no evil in this cloak.
It renders you invisible.
It works for some women, but not all women. Women who are witches.
Oh, my son! Do you call your mother a witch?
Well, if the cloak works for her, then I guess she is a witch.
It does. What if it renders you invisible, Sable? Would that make you a witch?
I will not wear that thing.
Lord Claiborne, Lord Lanford, come on, Lady Sable.
Please don't make me.
I'll do it.
I'm sorry, Sable. She's the queen.
Don't touch me!
I know you care for Lady Sable. Seeing her disappear might upset you. Egbert, Roldan?
Quickly, lad!
I can't see her.
She is invisible.
Where is she? What are you talking about? She's not.
Sable, you have disappeared from our view.
The cloak speaks to you.
You lie. You are all just pretending.
I can hear her, but just can't see her.
She sure is strong. And invisible. Does this mean she's a witch?
This weak trick will not work. I know you see me. Mildred, if I'm queen, your daughters will have a place in court.
I don't see you, Sable. What is this nonsense?
Gunilda!
Gunilda, we're friends. Sorry, Sable. I hear you, but I just don't see you.
It's the ladies of the court.
Your game is over, your majesty. Nissa and Sigourney will show the truth of your lie. I am no witch.
Ladies,
Your Majesty.
Is this a party?
Who are these children?
The queen is playing a game.
Did you just hear something?
Not I.
Maybe a bit of buzzing.
Like an annoying fly.
Ignore it. It'll go away.
Nissa, look at me!
Very annoying fly. Maybe we should find a fly swatter.
I'm over here! Look at me! Sigourney! Sweet friend! Tell them you see me!
Suddenly, I feel much happier. Your Highness, Your Highness.
the cloak works for you, Sable. Are you a witch?
Dear,
No, I am not a witch.
dear.
Is Ella a witch?
No, she is not a witch.
Dear.
But she does dress like a boy.
True. Go, girl. Put on your dress and present yourself properly to me and to the king.
Let him up. Upwood, I do not know how deeply you and Sable have conspired to steal the throne from your brother.
From dear, precious Jackson. Jackson the favorite. Let's just call him Prince Jackson the perfect. Prince Jackson who can do no wrong. Prince Jackson the benevolent. Prince Jackson the generous. Prince Upwood, the whiner.
Egbert, Roldan, secure Lady Sable. She blinded even me to her true nature. Take care.
Claiborne, see that these children are fed.
Me? Why me?
Who tied up Ella D. Cinder?
Okay, I'll take them to the kitchens. Lamford, I'm not doing this alone.
Please, no rabbit stew. I'm so sick of rabbit stew. Really? That pheasant?
When have you ever had pheasant, you little troll?
Never. But it sounds delicious.
Lord Fancy Pants here will just give us gruel.
And we will be appreciative.
Lord Fancy Pants. Well, I guess my pants are pretty fancy. Keep
Mildred, I assume you've had a change of heart regarding your stepdaughter?
Lily demands it. Is she going to be queen? Because if so, then yes, of course it would be nice to her, Your Majesty.
Thank you for not seeing Sable.
I'm always happy to not see Sable.
I believe we still have some things to discuss, but for now, you may return to your home.
You seem to be cleaning the place out. When do I get kicked out?
Very, very soon. Come, child.
You really do take after your father, Baron D. Cinder.
Nonsense. She's the very picture of her mother.
Your Highness, thank you for saving my life today.
A fair exchange. You did, after all, save their son's life.
Someday you'll have to tell me how you came to serve in my army.
She's a fine marksman. Marks woman.
Let's make this official. Son, is this your lady in blue?
Yes.
Well then, you have found your wife.
Your Highness, do I still have the right to refuse him?
What?
Ella.
Ella?
Well, that is, I did write a decree.
Of course you do. Everybody out. Let them speak.
Ella. You want me dead?
Haven't you been paying attention?
The poison?
That was Sable. But I like the idea.
paid.
But Mother.
You know, Lovewood, Jackson just secured some land in France. I hear it's lovely this time of year. Sir Ward, please help my youngest son pack for his trip.
Everybody.
Out! Not you, Jackson!
So, you taught me how to talk to you,
You did very well. I especially liked the bit about Aristotle.
but you don't want to marry me?
What's my name?
Eldon.
My real name.
You're the daughter of...
It's Ella DeCinder. What do you know about me?
Other than that, you were very good with the bow and arrow. And that, you saved my life. I know you like to read Chaucer. You prefer Aristotle to Plato. And you like to dress as a boy, be called Eldon.
My papa called me Cinderella.
My favorite tutor was my math tutor. I used to tell my fight captain that I was sick so I could get out of jousting practice. I hate velvet, but I do like silk.
I love the taste of lemons. I once had a lemon Turkish candy that was so delicious it made me cry.
When I was 10, my favorite horse broke its leg, and my father wanted to put it down. But me and Upwood stayed in the stable with it until it healed.
I have a list of things I want to do. Like, I want to travel the world. My papa told me of far-off lands and I want to see them. I've been teaching myself French and German and Turkish. And
Ella, why don't you want to marry me?
who says I don't want to marry you?
You did.
I asked if I had any say in the matter.
So, do you want to marry me?
Last night when I returned home from the ball, I added something to my list of things I must want to do. Marry Jackson.
Now? You'll marry me now?
I believe we have a throne to save.
So, we'll marry. And then what?
What we're doing. We become friends.
I see a lot of talking in my future.